Hello, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is your boy Omson Prevail. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this video reaches y'all in the best of health, in the best of mind, and of course, in the best of spirit. Man, so I kept scrolling through my news feed this afternoon, and I came across the case of the Ethiopian flight that crashed back in 2019. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in 2019, I think around March 10, 2019, the Ethiopian flight 737 MAX 8 had left the Border International Airport in Addis Ababa for the destination of the international airport of Jomo Kenyatta in Kenya. But sadly, just 8 minutes after the takeoff, the plane somehow crashed, and all the 157 passengers, or all the 157 people on board, had lost their lives. So ever since the crash, the family members of those who have lost their lives in the crash had been suing the Boeing company for their negligence, which they believe had led to the crash of the Boeing. So they have been suing the Boeing company to try to get some compensation for the blood of their loved ones who have died in that crash. So the article I have come across today in my news feed kind of shocked me a lot. You see, the article read like the lawyers of Boeing claims that the passengers did not suffer before dying. You understand? Boeing lawyers claims the passengers did not suffer in the crash before dying. You understand? So what's happening is that the Boeing company and the lawyers of the Boeing company are using as excuse that the passengers who have died in that plane crash, they did not suffer before dying, and that since they did not suffer before dying, that disqualifies their family members who live today and who are suing the Boeing company. It disqualifies them from benefiting any kind of compensation from the Boeing company. I was totally shocked by this statement or assumption of the lawyer, which pushed me to make a video and share this story with you guys. You understand? There's a lot of things happening. Lawyers, in the name of being a good lawyer, sometimes they defend the wrong cause or they defend the wrong person. You understand? And this case right here is one of those cases where the lawyers, in the name of being a good lawyer, you understand, they are defending the wrong cause or defending the wrong persons or the wrong company. You see, when a plane crash is taking place, it doesn't just suddenly, the plane doesn't just within a second, 1 second like that, crash like this. You understand? The plane is high in the air, especially 8 minutes after taking off. That means it has gone, the altitude is kind of very high. It is in the sky, very high. You understand? So when something go wrong with the plane, the pilots will feel it. You understand? Sometimes the pilot might want to kind of climb a little bit, and then the plane doesn't want to climb. You understand? The plane just get lowered and lowered. You understand? Flying lower and lower and lower. You understand? Once the pilot feel this or notice this, from the engines or from the functionality of the plane, the pilots lets the crew and the passengers in that plane know that okay, something is wrong with the plane, but we will try to do emergency landing or something of that sort. You understand? So it will take like few minutes, a minute, 2 or 3 minutes. Even if the plane is just falling down, it will take like a minute, 2 or 3 minutes, depending on the altitude. You understand? This plane had left to the airport of the international airport of Bole in Addis Ababa for like 8 minutes. 8 minutes plane. You know how plane speeds. You understand? 8 minutes means the plane was already very, very high in the air. You understand? So in this case, the plane, before it touches the ground or crashes against the ground, it would take few minutes. You understand? It would take few minutes. And in that few minutes, the pilot would have already announced that something is wrong with the plane. You understand? And once the pilot make this announcement, the passengers traumatized will start. The passengers trauma will start. Stress and worry. You understand? The plane will be going this way. They can get wounded. You understand? Some even can die before the plane even hit the ground, because everything will be going this way. You understand? So for me, the lawyers of Boeing should find a different excuse. You understand? A different excuse to defend Boeing. I know they want to get paid good from Boeing. They also want to, to feel like the best lawyers, you understand, on the face of this planet Earth. But in this particular case, I believe that the lawyers should really lay back and chill. You understand? There's no excuse in this one. You see, Boeing should compensate the family members of those who have died in that crash, man. The people have suffered a lot. You understand? And even if the plane just hit the ground, before your soul go out, before you finish dying, you will suffer. Even if it is just a few seconds. You understand? You don't just hit the ground and die at once like that. It will take a few seconds. Imagine the fire is burning you. You hit the ground, you are suffering, you understand? You know that you are going to die. You understand? Imagine the trauma and the suffer and the stress you go through before your soul finishes, you understand, flying out. You see? So man, me personally, I believe that the Boeing is supposed to compensate the family members of those who have died in that tragic crash back in March 2019. You understand? So that's what I believe, guys. You guys also let me know what you think of these strange lawyers, man. Lawyers who are defending the wrong cause in the name of being a tough or good lawyers. Come on, man. You guys let me know what you guys think. Me personally, I think that Boeing is wrong. You understand? Boeing is guilty. That's what I believe. So you guys let me know what you think. So that's what's up, guys. I just want to share with you guys this story that I came across, man, that I find to be very crazy and very strange on the part of the lawyers. So until next time, see you again. Peace up.